Good evening, everyone. We begin tonight with we've heard in a while.
All right, thank you, Jack.
Sure.
One town rejected a controversial holiday display last month, but it's found a home once again in another window in a new town. Fox 8 News reporter Angel Ringo here now with more on this. Angel.
Well, Lou, Stacy, on this first night of Hanukkah, some say the display of Nazi gingerbread men is particularly insensitive, regardless of the intent. The artist says the timing is coincidental, as he's been searching for a new place to display for weeks. Art has historically stirred debate, and a new one is brewing in Wellington.
Twinkling holiday lights always seem to be a crowd pleaser, but one glowing display has left some in Wellington offended.
I don't see that it has any place here. I don't see that it adds anything to the Christmas season.
Wellington marks the second stop for the Nazi gingerbread men. An Oberlin hardware store owner deemed it too offensive for his window and ordered it down last month. But the Harvey building manager in Wellington interprets the work as a joke on everything the Nazis stood for, saying, "I see it as a satire of fascist ideals. Gingerbread men are soft and crumbly. Look at how ridiculous conformity is."
That's not about the Holocaust. There's not a single reference to the Jews in there. It's just gingerbread Nazis, and I thought they were so innocent looking that you could separate the two.
As art librarian for Oberlin College, Barbara Pryor has seen her share of edgy work, but says she sees both sides.
I'm particularly sensitive to the need for artists to express themselves and have that sort of freedom, but I'm also sensitive to the need for people in the community not to be assaulted by things that are offensive in lots of ways, especially visually in this instance.
While some didn't like the display, they supported his freedom of expression.
It's his opinion, or it's his interpretation and artwork. Some people will really be offended and some people won't.
McGuckin says in the end, people do have a choice.
I've seen Jesus in a pile of urine, for crying out loud, and I thought that was offensive to me, but I didn't go whine about it. I just didn't look at it. It wasn't my cup of tea, so if this isn't yours, then move along. Nobody's asking you to stare at it.
This controversy has actually inspired a forum for discussion. The Oberlin Library will host a symposium in February, which will examine community standards and art.
And I'm sure a lot of people will be doing what he suggests, moving along and not looking at it.
Absolutely. Somebody we interviewed last month actually said there are 3 lines you don't cross for him: racism, pedophilia, and of course this. So it definitely is stirring a lot of discussion and debate within the community.
And that perhaps is a good thing. People are talking.
Thank you, Angel. Parents on trial for making some of their children sleep in so-called